Hi guys, if you're new, welcome to my channel. This is my son, Ronan, and we are here for his 2-month update. Yes, so I have all the details for you right now. Okay, so let's see if I'll get through this update with him because he's a wiggly little monster and he would much rather be on the playmat next to me, but I want you guys to get a good look at him for the future, when you're all big. So as of the 25th, he is 9 pounds, 13.2 ounces, and that puts him in like the 4th percentile for weight because he's just a tiny little peanut. But if you've been following our journey, then you know he was in the 1 percentile because he had some catching up to do after he was tongue-tied. So that's fine. He's gaining really, really well. As of length, he's 22.75 inches, and that puts him in the 36th percentile. The nurse said that he has long legs, yeah. Maybe you're gonna be tall, I don't know. I'm not really sure what his head circumference was, but it was in the 36th percentile. The nurse said that he had a big old head, so yeah. Filling it with knowledge, I hope. As for the other things about his appearance, his eyes are obviously still blue. His baby acne did disappear, so that's awesome. Hormonal changes, I guess. But his cradle cap has stuck around, so yeah, we're working on it with coconut oil and using like a little toothbrush and kind of like massaging around here. So it's clearing up a little bit, but it's still just a little bit, it's there, it's sticking around in his eyebrows and stuff, so we're working on that. Oh, but his hair is growing back. It stuck around in the back the whole time, pretty much. It's long back here, but the front now has like the beginnings of some baby hairs. Yeah, you have hair now. And it's still brown, so I think it's gonna stay that way. And people are saying a lot more now that he looks like me, so I don't know if that's because he seems a little bit paler now, but his eyes definitely look like me. To me, he still looks like his daddy. Yeah, you do. You grumpy little man. As for movement, obviously, he really likes to be moved around. In his swing, he likes it on high. If it's not on high, he gets pretty grumpy. He loves being in the car and looking at the skylight, and if you stop at a stoplight, he goes, "Ah!" and cries because he demands that you keep moving, even though it's against the law. Yeah, you don't care. So that's why I'm bouncing him on my knee, because he really likes to be just moving and moving. Obviously, I'm still holding his head a little bit. That's because he can't do it all on his own, but he has a lot better control than he used to, and he will just track your movements really, really well. He'll track it with his eyes, he'll track you with his whole head. He is a kicker and a arm flapper. Yeah, let me tell you. Maybe I'll insert a clip right now of him doing that. Oh my gosh. So he is always moving, especially when he's like very happy. He's just flapping all over the place. So the nurse said that when she was examining him, he would not sit still and he was just turning all around. So when he starts actually walking, I'm going to be in major trouble. He also tries to suck on his hand quite a bit, which I try not to let him because I don't really want him to be a thumb sucker. I have a pacifier for him, but he is not really loving it anymore. He definitely knows the difference between mama and plastic, so he's not pleased when you try to fool him with that. He's too smart. Also, we have this little cow toy, and it sings when you hit it. And he has hit it multiple times one day. He was just staring at it and he hit it, and it made noise, and he hit it again and reached out, so I'm not sure if it was on purpose, but it seemed like it was on purpose. So he has pretty good control over his limbs. As for sleep, he actually seems like he's sleeping a little bit weirder now. When he was younger, he would sleep like sometimes 5 hours at night in a row, which was nice. Now he is just a hungry boy, and he wants to grow, so he wakes up quite a bit. During the day, he doesn't really nap as much as he used to. He naps a little bit. He looks kind of sleepy right now, actually. But he'll sleep for like an hour or two maybe during the day, and then wake up and just be awake for hours and hours and hours. And then usually I can get him to sleep maybe at like between 6 and 8, and he'll sleep for maybe 3 hours and wake up, and then 2 hours and wake up, and 3 hours and wake up. So mama doesn't get a whole lot of sleep, but it's enough. Okay, so little man is kind of sleepy, so I'm just gonna like rock him a little bit because he seems like he wants to go to bed. But as for sounds, he makes a lot more sounds now, you guys. When he's eating, he makes all kinds of sounds. There's no way that someone would know I was feeding him if I had a blanket over me or anything, because he makes tons of noise. When you put a pacifier in his mouth and he doesn't really want it, he grunts at you, he oohs and he ahs. He did a full-on laugh the other day in his sleep. It was so cute. I'm just waiting for him to do it like when he's awake, but it was adorable. As for right now, he just kind of makes breathy noises when he's laughing when he's awake, but it was so cute. He also yells at me, which is like, he warns me when he's gonna cry basically, or he fakes me out about being angry. He'll like, ah, ah, but he doesn't actually go into crying yet. It's like a warning, so I know that I need to pick him up or feed him or something, which is nice, I guess, but it's kind of funny. And he does full-on smile a lot. If you've been watching my vlogs, then you would know this because I put as many smiles as I can catch on camera, and it's not really to gas anymore because he does it like interacting with me when I make funny faces or sounds at him, when we're dancing, when I give him a bath, so it's really, really cute, and his face, it just looks so different when he's smiling. I love it. So as for things that he likes, he does seem to really like dancing. He still really likes the fish tank. You know, I told you he likes going on car rides and looking out the window. He just likes looking out the window in general. I'll put him near the window in the backyard so he can look out at the sky. I think he just likes the contrast of the clouds and the sky and the trees and stuff, so that's really nice because it's nice to know what they like so that you can soothe them, you know what I mean? So if he's really cranky, then I can give him a bath because he loves those. I can read him a story because he loves stories. Yeah, I can dance with him. Obviously I can feed him. He likes eating. Oh, he's gonna fall asleep, but that's fine because I'm pretty much done. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. He is out of newborn clothes and into 0 to 3 clothes, but they're kind of big and loose on him. This is like a Ralph Lauren shirt, onesie thing, and it fits at the top and it's loose down at his tiny little butt. So he is still in newborn diapers, but he's about to grow out of them and go into size 1, or I think we're going to try out the cloth diapers to see if those fit next. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this update. If you did, then give it a thumbs up down below and comment. And I would love to interact with you guys. Also, if you don't already follow, then you should check out our vlogs and see if that's something you're interested in. Watch him grow up because he's already getting very, very big and making Mama so sad and happy at the same time. It's unbelievable. But here's one last look at him while he's like trying to go to sleep. So I'm just gonna swaddle him up and end the video. But I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.